want to know the secret to happiness? Come closer. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. All right, back up a little bit. Back up a little bit. It actually is just finding joy and satisfaction in the littlest mundane things in your life. I know. It's this wild concept. People really think that you need to be a millionaire or you need to have 5 houses or 3 kids and a husband and a wife and da da da. And in reality, it's just romanticizing your life. Finding joy in the littlest things, the littlest aspects of your life. That's all you gotta do. And I, being the best big sister on the internet, am going to do that for you. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's get into it. Listen, I'm sure we've all fallen victim to scrolling mindlessly through Instagram and TikTok and having people pop up on our feeds and us sitting there and being like, why is my life not like theirs? I seriously need to get my shit together. It's ridiculous. We've all been there. And every day it's the same thing. Just, oh, well, my life's gonna be different. I'm gonna change. Today's gonna be the day. And then we just end up in the same cycle over and over and over again because we can't seem to find the happiness or reach the happiness point of, if I have this, then I'll be happy. If I get to that point, then I'll be happy. That's not how life works. And I myself had a rude awakening with that. It's just, you can't sit there and wait until something good comes along. You need to jump in front of it. You need to seek it out yourself, and then it'll come to you. You need to realize that when you search for happiness, when you go out and you say, I'm gonna be happy when I have this, I'm gonna be happy when he asks me to marry him, I'm gonna be happy when I make X amount of money, I'm gonna be happy when I have X amount of children. If you wait for a certain point to come, it will never, ever happen. You need to go out every day, as soon as you wake up, and look for happiness in your life. Every day. Every day. You need to go out and make yourself happy with the things around you and with the things in your life. Not, oh, when I have money, I'm gonna do this. Oh, no. Treat yourself now. Love yourself now. And in these steps, with the first one, buy yourself flowers. Do I really need to explain that? All of us women, excuse yourself, all of us women sit there and we're like, oh, we want our man to buy us flowers without us asking, and and then we get upset when he buys us flowers because we ask. And it just is on this vicious cycle. So why not? Or even women who are single will be like, I'm not gonna be happy until a man gets me flowers. Get yourself flowers. Get yourself flowers, okay? We all know the Miley Cyrus song. Okay? Buy yourself flowers. Treat yourself every week. Every Sunday, go out and get yourself a little bouquet of flowers to refresh for the week. I think that is such a cute little gesture to yourself. Even if you want to like set it up so you get like a weekly delivery of like a bouquet and do little messages or something throughout the week to yourself. You want to, that's cute too. No judgment whatsoever. That's absolutely adorable. Treat yourself. It'll make yourself feel good. It'll release serotonin and dopamine in your brain. And it'll help for more productive days as well. Don't sit there and wait for a man or a woman to, treat you correctly. Treat yourself correctly first, and they will follow after. Thank you. This one's another cute one. This one, I do this a lot. I love making playlists. So make a playlist. Make a playlist of your favorite songs or songs that you can relate to about your life. Happy songs. Not sad songs. Let me before all my little depresso espresso ladies get all, excited, me, they need to be happy songs, happy, outgoing, fun songs that you like to listen to during the day or at night, or chill songs that you like to listen to. I personally, I've seen it on TikTok, and I'm like, why have I not done this thus far? Listening to like classical jazz music, like instrumental jazz music, while getting ready in the morning just sets a tone for like a sultry, sweet kind of day. And I just, can I just say, okay, it has changed the dynamic of how I go about my day. And just like a little thing, a little switch, a little playlist can change a bad gloomy day, or a bad gloomy day that you had the night prior or the day prior. You listen to that in the morning to get ready. You have a new fresh start to a day that's beautiful, a new mindset to go about your day. Absolutely make a playlist that you love. Make a playlist of music that you can appreciate and you can enjoy, and you can sit there and be like, I love life. I love my life. I feel good right now. It's great. It's fantastic. I have no worries. That's the music that you want to listen to. Like when you get up, I'm not saying like right as soon as you get up, but when you get up and you start going about your day, play that music. Play it in some headphones, play it out loud, play it in a speaker. But listen to a favorite playlist of yours that you specifically put together, not one that you see on like Apple Music or Spotify or SoundCloud or whatever. Do we still use SoundCloud? I don't know, but like Apple Music or Spotify or something. You need to make a playlist for yourself, something that's really dear, something that you can hold close to your heart, and something that you can listen to on repeat if you'd like, on a regular basis without getting tired of it. That's the playlist that you need in your everyday rotation. Thank you. Get dolled up for no reason. I have noticed throughout my life, especially the past few years since COVID, a simple, makeup look and a simple hairdo, just getting in the shower even. You don't even have to do makeup. Just even getting in the shower, refreshed, rejuvenated. It's honestly such a comforting, relaxing, refreshing aspect of your life. And I think a lot of people take it, hello? Did you see that? What was that? But I think that a lot of people take, self-care and makeup and beauty for granted. And I think that they look at it as a chore rather than a luxury or, something that they enjoy doing. I used to get to a point where I dreaded putting on makeup. Absolutely dreaded putting on makeup. I was putting on makeup every day, and I was to the point where I was like, I'm enough. I'm done. I just can't do it. I can't do it. And then I just felt really crappy afterwards. And I'm not saying makeup makes everybody feel better. No. But doing that little thing, I realized had made an impact on my life and on my everyday emotions and feelings so drastically that I had no idea until I stopped doing it. And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to stop something because it's such a routine in your head and you're not used to it, or you're taking it for granted, or yada yada yada. And you come back to it and it's like, I missed you. Where did you go? Don't ever leave me, please. So honestly, I think getting dolled up, getting in a nice shower or a bath and just rejuvenating yourself, reviving, re-energizing yourself really will push you to want to have a better day, want to be more productive in your day, want to just feel comfortable in your everyday skin. It's time to unplug, ladies. You heard me. Unplug from everything. Give yourself a day out of the week to unplug from social media, from emails, from phones, from everything. Give yourself at least 24 hours out of the week to detox digitally. You do not want to live a life where you're constantly on your phone and you're constantly on your laptop and you're just answering calls, answering emails, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to become this, trying to achieve that. Da, 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 da. You spend 7 days a week on that, you will go insane. You will go crazy. Your brain cannot handle that capacity of digital damage, honestly, because it is. It is digital damage to your brain, to your eyes, everything. It cannot take that for 7 days straight. So give yourself a break. I've said it in videos before. It is okay to take breaks. Unplug. Okay, especially at night. That's a whole different story. You should be not going on your phone at night, like at least an hour prior to you going to bed. But that's a different topic for another day. You should at least give yourself 24 hours in the week to unplug, refresh, rejuvenate once again. I know it can be tough for some of us, especially us who, are addicted to social media, because there's a lot of us that are. I know a lot of us don't want to admit it, but it's true. And it can be difficult for some of us. But giving yourself that time to go outside, to go try something new, to go spend time with your family, to go spend time with your partner, whatever, spend time with God, whatever you want to do. But do not go on your phone. Do not go back to the digital damage. Give yourself that 24 hours. One thing that I have noticed that has helped me is changing your lighting at night or when it gets darker. Because everybody, it's the big lights and no. Okay, we do not use the big lights at night. It affects your eyes, it affects your brain, it makes your brain think that it's still up and running and ready to go. So if you switch to obviously everybody is on some LED BS, all right? All houses now and everything are LED pretty much. So if you try to switch to softer lighting or candlelit lighting, beautiful ambiance, so relaxing, spa-like, honestly, and I recommend candle lighting. Just don't fall asleep before you put it out, please. Thank you, safety precaution. But I honestly think once you change your lighting at night, it will help you train your mind and your body to get on a better routine of sleep, which again will make for a more productive day, which again will make for you to love your life a little bit more every day. And that is what we want. That is what we want. That is what we're striving for. Okay. Self-development, self-improvement, every step of the way. Anything and anywhere we can get it, we're going to take it. So please, okay, change your lighting. Change your lighting. I'm not going to say it again. This one's kind of broad, but treat yourself. Treat yourself every now and then. Give yourself a little gift. Give yourself a little spa day. Give yourself a little mani-pedi. Everyone deserves a little treat now and then. You don't need to stay on a strict diet 7 days a week. You don't need to be working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a treat. Give yourself some time to relax and recoup and rejuvenate yourself. We're all human. We're all human. We will burn out at some point. You may think that you can work. You can go. But there is going to come a point where your body will start to shut down, where your body will have a breakdown, and where you will not be able to function properly anymore. You can't do that to yourself. You don't want to get burnt out. I have been burnt out plenty of times. It sucks. It sucks. You know it does. I'm sure you've been burnt out time before. It sucks. Do not put yourself through that. Do not, be too hard on yourself either. You want to be able to be your best friend. You want to be able to sit there and be like, I got this. And I'm going to continue to get this. I'm a baddie and no one's going to tell me otherwise. I'm going to get this bag and be my own boss. That's what you need to do. And to do that and to keep that mentality, you need to treat yourself every now and then. Treat yourself to a day off. Treat yourself to a little vacation. Treat yourself to a hair appointment. Treat yourself to a mani-pedi. Treat yourself to a little spa day. Treat yourself to a massage. Treat yourself to your favorite meal. Treat yourself to, going out to dinner, going to a movie. Like, whatever you want to do, treat yourself. Make yourself feel good. Pamper yourself for the accomplishments that you have made throughout that week. Because, baby, these are all accomplishments. You wake up every day, that's an accomplishment. You go to sleep, that's an accomplishment. You breathe, that's an accomplishment. Everything you do is an accomplishment. And that is how you need to romanticize your life. No ifs, ands, or buts. So please, treat yourself. This one goes hand in hand with what I was just talking about. Take yourself on a date. Take yourself on a date. Why do you need somebody to take you out? Take yourself out. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with taking yourself on a date. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself. There's nothing wrong with you showing yourself love like you would a partner. There's nothing wrong with that. You deserve to be treated the way that you would treat others. And no better person is to do that than yourself. No better person would be able to do that than you. So take yourself out, treat yourself, love yourself, because in the end, you got you. Nobody else. You got you. How do we feel about vision boards? How do we feel about vision boards? I absolutely love vision boards. I think they put a good perspective on what you want out of the year, what you want out of life, what you want out of the week, the month. I genuinely think that vision boards are a great way to put everything out there, put everything out into the universe, put everything out in God's hands and be like, this is what I want and I'm going to get it and I'm going to stay motivated. You look at that board every day, you're going to stay motivated because you have the drive, the motivation, and the discipline. Plug my last video. But you have the discipline to continue to work towards it, continue to be productive, continue to wake up every single day and be like, I'm that bitch and I got this. And no one's gonna stop me. That's the mentality you need to have. And a vision board will help you keep that. People sleep on vision boards so much. People sleep on vision boards so much. But you need to sit there and be like, no, this is what I want. This is the year that I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put it all out there and I'm gonna let God and the universe tell me and walk me through it. That's the way you need to live your life, and a vision board is a way to do it. Hallelujah. A lot of us forget to give ourselves gratitude for the things that we go through and the things that we have done and the hard work that we do. And it is extremely important to give yourself gratitude every single day. Don't let a day go by where you don't tell yourself that you did a great job, or you're proud of yourself, that you accomplished something, or that you're such a strong person for what you went through. Because you are. Gratitude for yourself goes a long way. Gratitude for yourself makes it so you do not seek gratification through other people. That's not a pretty place to be. It's a dark, dismal place, and nobody wants to be there. Continue to speak positivity into your life and about yourself to yourself. I struggled with insecurity a lot growing up. A lot growing up. I just now, in the past 2 years, maybe a year and a half, have really been able to hone in on my confidence. But continuing to give myself self-gratification, it has changed my life so much, and it has made my outlook on life so much more beautiful, so much more exciting and outgoing. So make sure that you really spend some time with yourself, either in the mirror or just sitting by yourself, and let yourself know, or even journaling. Let yourself know that you are proud of yourself, that you are strong, and that you are fully capable to achieve anything that you put your mind out to. It goes a long, long way. Start getting yourself into a routine, morning and night. I really pushed this to the side for the longest time because I thought it was like not important. And I sat there and I would tell myself, well, I don't need one. I'm doing fine. Da, da, da. In reality, it's still a routine. It's just not a good one. That's the reality of it. It's still a routine, but it's not a good one. You need to set yourself up a morning and night routine. Do what you gotta do. Skincare, health, fitness, beauty, fashion, all of it. Plan it all out. Plan out your whole day. Plan out your morning routine. Plan out your night routine. Plan out when you're gonna take a shower. Plan out when you're gonna do baths. Plan out when you're gonna exercise. Plan out when you're gonna go outside. Plan out when you're gonna eat. Routine. You get yourself into a routine and you really train your mind into pushing yourself a little more each day. Being more energized, being more productive, being more affectionate, being happier, being more outgoing. It takes a lot to stick to a routine. That's the truth. That's the hard truth about it. It takes a strong person to stick to a routine, and you are a strong person. So give yourself some routine. Give yourself a little bit, even it doesn't even have to be drastic. It doesn't even have to be a big thing. It could be like getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, washing your face, doing a little bit of skincare, going doing a little walk in the morning, or going to exercise, showering, eating breakfast, morning routine. Or if you don't want to exercise, whatever, you should. But get a little motion in your body. Everybody should be active, you know. Start giving yourself a routine, morning and night. It'll definitely start showing up as a difference in your life in a positive way. I guarantee you. Lastly, be present. Be present. Don't, push things to the side and be like, oh, well, I'll get to that after I do this because this is important, because this is going to make me successful. No. Enjoy the little things in your life. Be present in the now, because when you get to the success, you will regret all the times that you wasted with your family, with your friends, with your significant others, with your pets, with your kids, everybody. You need to start being present, start giving time for yourself, for the people around you, for other things rather than work. It also takes a toll. It takes a toll on your body. It takes a toll on your mental health. It takes a toll on your happiness. And that's not what we're doing. And that's not what we want to achieve. We want to achieve happiness. We want to be joyful. We want to look for the great romantic things in our lives. You need to be present. That is the starting point. I know I did it as last, but it's the most important, so I saved it for last. Be present. That's all I can say. On that note, those were my 11 tips on how to romanticize your life and how to look at things in a different perspective, in a more joyful, happier perspective in your life. And I really, really hope that you can implement these tips into your lives, and you can come back into the comments and let me know, which ones helped you the most, which one resonated with you the most. I really would love to know. It makes me so happy knowing that you guys take from these and you use them in your lives. It brings me so much joy that I'm able to help you. So with that being said, please like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell notification so you're notified every time that I post. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.